Hello and good afternoon. My name is Bob Boulay, and I'm going to walk you through some of the basics of the OpsMx Delivery Shield secret scanning. Now, for secret scanning, OpsMx uses Trivy to natively scan for secrets, and we do it in two places. We do secret scanning for source code, and we do secret scanning for containers. We also use KubeScape to look at, and TFSec to do secret scanning for Terraform and to do secret scanning in runtime environments. So, but today we'll focus on license, or we'll focus on source code and on container scanning. Now, essentially, what we're doing is we're running these scans as part of our integration with Trivy. It's actually an embedded part of our tool. So those scans, once they're turned on, will automatically start to happen when you do your source code integration. And then ultimately, when you start producing containers, we'll start doing artifact scanning for secrets as well, so that you're ultimately able to see that. Now, if I were to look here, the way this manifests itself is actually quite simple. We look for the testing results of the secret scanning from Trivy, and then we ultimately have a set of policies in place that are meta policies that will tell you if there's a low severity, critical severity, high severity, or medium severity secret that was found based on the categorization that Trivy does, and then ultimately be able to flag that for you. And again, if we were to look at our delivery bill of materials here, as I look at source code, I can see that secret scan happening. I can also see it at the artifact level. So if I were to come in here and look at it, I'm sorry, I meant at the deploy level, where we're going to scan that container. This is where that's going to happen as well. And so we're doing that container scanning as well on a post-deployment level to make sure there aren't any secrets exposed there as well. So this is to make sure that we keep those secrets out of spots where they could be found or where they could be seen in plain text or in open text. Again, fairly straightforward. And then ultimately, if we do see something like that, we raise that issue. And then ultimately, as a sort of a user of our product, you have the ability to, anytime you see a secret, you can decide how that policy is going to be enforced, right? So again, if I were to look here and look for a particular, sort of situation around security or secret scanning, that if I find that policy, I can go ahead and set it to critical. I can even set it to prevent if for some reason I want to stop a build, or if I want to stop, a scenario where I don't want a deployment to happen. The other thing that we're able to do, by the way, and we can talk about this live, is go down the path of doing pre-commit hooks, where we're doing secret scans in your source code repository, and ultimately stopping any commits that may have secrets embedded in them as well. Hopefully that's helpful, and please let us know if you have any other questions.